So many of us feel shattered today, shaken by this wave of deadly gun violence, thinking of our families, friends, neighbors, and wondering how we can keep them safe and how we can stop this.
There are many calls for action, any action to turn the tide.
What are we doing? What are we doing? Just days after a shooter walked into a grocery store to gun down African-American patrons, we have another Sandy Hook on our hands.
Why are we willing to live with this carnage? Why do we keep letting this happen? Where in God's name is our backbone to have the courage to deal with it and stand up to the lobbies? It's a time to turn this pain into action.
When are we going to do something? I'm tired. I'm so tired of getting up here and offering condolences to the devastated families that are out there. I'm so tired of I'm tired of the moments of silence. Enough.
I hope nobody is ever put in this situation. I hope no one ever dies on the train again. I hope that no one's family member has to go through this.
She's a baby. She wasn't grown up yet. She didn't have time to grow up, yo. I'm never gonna touch her, see her again, man. No.
I heard all the gunshots. I heard all the bodies fall.
We're not just hurting. We're angry. Yeah. We're mad. This shouldn't have happened.
They all shot. They had shot. I seen gunshot wounds to their legs.
Said they were injured. They couldn't see anything from downstairs. They was coming out of the train station on 36th Street.
And it is a choice. It is our choice to let it continue. What are we doing?
We'll be right back.
First, we bring you eyewitness accounts of Tropical Storm Ian.
There's just debris everywhere. Everybody's garages basically just gave out, and everything from everybody's garages, cars are everywhere, smashed up in the streets. But there's just debris everywhere. Things are just chaotic.
Holy, how is this possible?
The parking garage that we're still in right now with no power, is it was buckling, it was shaking.
Well, we're 10.5 feet above sea level right now, and the water is coming into our house right now.
I've been here since the mid-'70s. This is absolutely by far the worst storm I have ever seen. I can tell you, I'm looking at the businesses downtown that are all flooded, windows blown out.
The storm surge is very significant. We're actually seeing cars and boats float down the street.
That house halfway underwater. There goes my car floating away. My boat I've been working on for 3 years is now completely demolished. So I tied it up here, put all the bumpers out, and she was fine. I thought she would ride out the storm here, but the winds were just too big.
It's the sound of the river running through the bottom floor. The river is everywhere as far as the eye can see.
We're kind of gonna just play it by ear and, pick up the pieces, assess damages.
It just is destroyed and it's ruined, and then you have to start all over again. And honestly, where do you start? How do you start in this?
As we have been reporting, the 10-year mark since Superstorm Sandy blasted the tri-state is tomorrow.
And we were not just anchors and reporters covering the storm, but also eyewitnesses of a massive story unfolding.
and take it very seriously. If they tell you to get out of an area, to evacuate.
There's been standing water for quite some time, but now with the wind, it actually picks it up so much that they're almost white caps.
Very worried about the cab and the actual extension part of the crane itself. Uh-oh, we just had some glass breaking.
Yeah, trying to brace myself against the wind.
Projectile. We see some of the light posts. They've been shaking in the wind, and as you just look at me.
I can guarantee you this is not going to be here.
It has gotten worse.
We've seen the conditions really deteriorate just in the last hour or so.
We're in Darien, and I want to show you this picture because we stopped here. This is, you'll never believe the name of this road that we're on. It's called Nearwater Lane. Take a look.
This wind is really kicking out here now. You can probably hear it. It is almost impossible to stand up.
This part of Bayhead, there's no boardwalk back there.
The storm just absolutely hammering New Jersey, causing major flooding up and down the shore, as well as lower Manhattan.
I mean, it's just changing every minute. It's unbelievable.
Right behind me is NYU Medical Center. I want to show you what's happening. Oh my goodness, guys, this is a infant.
They stopped the rescues. They think they've gotten everybody out of this fire situation, and that's it right down the block.
The wind, as you can see it's blowing me all over the place.
We've lost power here in the hotel. It just went dark about 10 minutes ago. And now I want you to see what the situation is outside the Alegria Hotel here at the end of National Boulevard in Long Beach. The entire boardwalk now pitch black.
The winds continue to be really intense.
There is just an incredibly powerful wind gust.
I want you to take a look behind me. And this water, by the way, where I'm at, is rising.
We found higher ground here in Hoboken. We are at 23rd Street, and this is where the Hudson is right now, and we are about 3 blocks from the Hudson River at least.
Wow. Everyone has so many memories from 10 years ago. I remember coming back to my building and the basement was completely flooded, no power, and we all have these memories, and it's amazing that 10 years have passed and so many people are still struggling, Danny.
No, it's
TCS New York City Marathon was such a thrilling event for the thousands of runners and the hundreds of thousands of spectators who lined the streets to cheer them on.
It sure was. Here's a look back at the sights and sounds of an amazing day in New York.
Katie in her 5-borough debut, her 26.2 debut as the champion. Boston, now New York. Evans Chebet, 2022 TCS New York City Marathon champion.
Also this year, race organizers have taken extraordinary steps to support nursing mothers along the course. So how cool is all this?
Oh, so cool.
It is glorious to be back to full strength, full capacity. Runners out here, you really feel the difference. Hi!
Okay, I just saw a guy go by in a fluffy chicken suit. Literally a fluffy chicken suit.
Just want to show you some of the action taking place here. You see this wave of runners coming through. Atmosphere is great. The attitude is great. The folks are having a good time.
How are you doing?
I feel great. This is amazing energy, the crowd. I love New York.
They've got faces on painter sticks. They got big signs. Everybody has their name on their shirt so that everyone will scream for them. Go! Go, Samu!
I'm here right now with Jake Caswell, the winner of the non-binary division. How did it go out there for you today?
It went pretty well. Josh Einiger is standing by with a special guest. Take it away, Josh.
A special guest running royalty, in fact, Shalane Flanagan. I was here in 2017 when you won the marathon.
Look at this, the mass of humanity.
Hi, tell me, how are you doing? Italy. Good.
Monica, good.
Oh, bye.
We saw people crossing the finish line in tears. We saw some others dropping down to the pavement, just pure illustration of their determination. Such an amazing sight to see those runners hugging their families as some last bit of motivation to make it to the end.
Wow, we pulled out the big dogs. Great coverage there by all of our WABC talent. And whether you finished last, first, or anywhere in the middle, make sure you go to abc7ny.com or our mobile app. Click on Find Your Finish to see the live stream of every runner as they cross the finish line in Central Park. And I just want to say, I went outside for just a little bit.
Yeah.
Within a little bit of time I was outside, I saw 3 people rocking those medals.
Yeah, today's the day they get them engraved. So that's why you see in our area right now, it's like the fun continues. It's so good.
This is New York's #1 news. Channel 7 Eyewitness News with David Navarro and Shirley Nalica and Sam Champion with the exclusive AccuWeather forecast. Now, Eyewitness News at noon.
High fly ball. Deep left. There it goes. Soaring into history.
The verdict is in. Yankee star Aaron Judge delivers a record-breaking home run. A growing humanitarian crisis in Florida in the aftermath of Hurricane Ian. Today, President Biden heads to the storm zone to survey the devastation. And a final salute. Scores of first responders in their dress blues pay their respects to an EMS lieutenant at her funeral on Long Island. Good afternoon, I'm Joe Torres. David and Shirlene are off this afternoon. We begin with that sad final salute to a beloved veteran with New York City's emergency medical service. Allison Russo served the city for nearly 25 years, including on 9/11. She was stabbed to death last week in an unprovoked random attack in Queens. Long Island reporter Shantae Lance is at the funeral service in Brookville, Nassau County right now. Shantae.
Joe, EMS Lieutenant Allison Russo's former partner told me that in the 24 years that she served, she saved hundreds of lives. Well, today, hundreds of first responders gathered here now to honor her life. A sea of blue bearing the FDNY badge.
We stand with Battalion 49. We always will.
A somber procession and salute for EMS Lieutenant Allison Russo one last time.
The final salute was very heartfelt.
Very emotional and sad, very sad. I am truly devastated. I have no idea why this happened, and I just can't even wrap my head around it.
Lieutenant Russo, a 9/11 first responder, was on duty standing near her own station, Station 49 in Astoria, Queens, when she was viciously and randomly attacked. The 61-year-old mother and grandmother from Huntington was stabbed 24 times in her chest.
She'd give you the shirt off her back if she could. Okay, she was one of the good ones, and she really will be missed.
And on the day of her funeral, Lieutenant Russo will be posthumously promoted to captain.
This is the first time for us this has happened, and it's a good change, and she deserves it.
Lieutenant Russo, soon to be Captain Russo posthumously, was a rescue medic. She was the best of the best. This is heartbreaking.
Rest easy, Allison. We got it. We'll take it from here. And we missed you, and we still love you.
The man accused of killing Allison Russo, Lieutenant Allison Russo, is currently at Bellevue Hospital being evaluated. He's expected to be arraigned by his bedside tomorrow morning. In Brookville, Shantae Lance, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Shantae. Allison Russo's funeral is still going on, and we are live streaming it at ABC7NY. You can watch it there. It has been a wet Wednesday after a rainy Tuesday, but Eyewitness News meteorologist Brittany Bell here now to show us the gloomy weather will soon come to an end. Brittany, yes?
Yes, that is the million-dollar question right now. When will things finally dry out? Well, I can say tomorrow that's when we'll see more sunshine, but we still have to get through all of this rain throughout the rest of the afternoon. Watching just showers that continue to push west across the tri-state area around the Hudson Valley. Light to moderate rain, heavier rainfall in between Kingston and Poughkeepsie. That's stretching all the way as far south as Ramapo. In northern New Jersey, light to moderate showers too. Heavier showers, downpours moving through Mount Olive. That's shifting off to the west as well. And just to the north of North Castle, Yorktown, you have a downpour streaming in throughout Fairfield County, lighter showers. And across the boroughs, still damp, but we're getting a break in the rain for now. And throughout Long Island, more of the same. Just a couple of areas of light rain now streaming throughout the Twin Forks. From Middlesex down towards Ocean County, things are drying out. Throughout the rest of the afternoon, we'll continue just to have hit or miss rainfall all across the region. But after sunset, that's when most of this rain will continue to taper off and we'll have some drier air pushing in. So tomorrow, gearing up for a quiet start with mostly clear skies, and we'll see a lot of sunshine Thursday afternoon. Right now, still on the cool side with numbers mainly in the 50s. It is 57 degrees in Central Park, 59 in Islip, and Morristown up to 61 degrees. Still breezy. We have winds out of the northeast between 5 to 15 miles per hour, with gusts still between 20 to 25 miles per hour. So over the next couple of hours, temperatures reaching the upper 50s and the lower 60s. And look at that tomorrow. Some sunshine finally showing up on the forecast. I'll let you know just how long that sun will stick around coming up. Joe?
It's a welcome sight. Brittany, thank you. Now to the growing crisis in the aftermath of Hurricane Ian. President Biden is on the way to Southwest Florida today, where search and rescue operations are still underway and more than 300,000 customers are still without power. New York Task Force 1 is now on the ground in Florida to provide help. Members of the FDNY, NYPD, and other city workers are all involved in search operations. ABC's Rena Roy is in Fort Myers, Florida.
Joe, President Biden making his way here to Fort Myers, where he'll not only see the devastation, but also the best of humanity. Like these volunteers here behind us, you can see that they are handing out everyday items to those in need. People have been lining up to get those essentials.
1 week after Hurricane Ian made landfall, thousands still without basic essentials.
You're without AC, no lights, no nothing.
In Fort Myers, this distribution site organized by the nonprofit Global Empowerment Mission, hundreds like this pregnant mother waiting for water and food.
Basically, we have to find ways to cook. Some of us are burning wood. I mean, life is hard, and all we can do is just get back up and try to make the best of it.
A growing humanitarian crisis in the region. So many relying on makeshift shelters like this arena, turned into a temporary home by the Red Cross.
It's a lot. It's a big change. But we can't be anything but grateful.
The death toll continuing to go up with search and rescue missions still underway.
We can rebuild a home. We can get another boat. But when you lose a loved one, there's just no words that can describe how we feel for that family.
President Biden visiting the area today to tour the devastation and meet with those affected.
As search and rescue teams continue working around the clock, the Red Cross says that they are ready to house even more people if needed. In Fort Myers, Florida, Rena Roy for Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
High fly ball, deep left. There it goes, soaring into history. He's done it. He has done it. 62.
Order, order. The case is closed. With a mighty swing of the bat, Aaron Judge hit his 62nd home run of the season last night, breaking fellow Yankee Roger Maris's American League record and setting what some fans consider baseball's clean standard. The home run record is one of the most revered in sports, with records held by 3 Yankee right fielders. The legendary Babe Ruth hit 60 home runs in 1927. Roger Maris, the Jolly Roger, broke that record during the last game of the season in 1961 with number 61. And now Aaron Judge is the new American League home run king with 62. He hit the third pitch of the nightcap against the Texas Rangers into the first row seats in left field, breaking into a big smile as he trotted around the bases. His teammates, take a look, spilling out of the dugout to congratulate him. And check out the back pages of the New York Post and the Daily News, both papers with the same caption, 62. To celebrate, the Empire State Building lit up in Yankees blue and white pinstripes, honoring number 99. Eyewitness News reporter Janice Yu reports from Yankee Stadium on Aaron Judge's record-setting clout.
An anticipated moment, and what a sweet moment it was. And it happened just in the nick of time because there's only one game left in the regular season.
High fly ball, deep left. There it goes, soaring into history. He's done it. He has done it. 62.
It took until the 161st game of the season, but number 99 has finally etched his name in the record books. Aaron Judge passes the great Roger Maris to break the record for most home runs in a single season by an American League player.
This is Judgment Day.
Case closed.
Yankee fans who've been waiting for Aaron Judge to hit number 62 since last Wednesday didn't have to wait long. It happened in his very first at-bat in a roaring Texas stadium, practically half filled with Yankee fans, including Judge's biggest fan, his mom. Judge speaking after the game about this historic moment.
It's tough to describe. It's pretty surreal. You know, getting a chance to get to 60 and tie Babe Ruth was a special accomplishment, you know, just from, you know, that's the Babe, you know. And getting a chance to, you know, tie Roger Maris, you know, another Yankee, you know, outfielder it's incredible, you know, and getting a chance to pass him and, you know, have my name next to their name, it's something I definitely will never forget, and just, you know, completely honored to be, you know, associated with guys like that.
Fans at home enjoying this historic game on a rainy Tuesday at Blondie's Sports Bar had no doubt it would happen.
Oh, I knew it. I knew it tonight when I sat down here. I said he's going to get this on the first hit.
Now they got to go and win the World Series.
I never tried to focus on the number, never tried to focus on going out there and doing it. Just go out there and play my game, and, you know, if I'm good enough and God willing, it'll happen. So I think just having that type of faith, I think, kind of helped me out through this whole process.
As for that home run ball, what a catch. That fan is Corey Human, a vice president for Fisher Investments. Judge says this belongs to that lucky fan and that he has every right to that ball.
What are you going to do with the ball, Corey? Good question. I haven't thought about it.
It's no surprise. A lot of people are eyeing that home run ball, and that lucky fan says he's already gotten a lot of offers from people who are willing to buy it from him. Outside of Yankee Stadium, Janice Yu, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
The search for the mysterious green suit gang. Coming up on Eyewitness News at noon, a bizarre scene when women in neon green leotards go on the attack inside a subway train. New developments in the deadly movie set shooting involving Alec Baldwin. The family of the victim makes a big decision about its lawsuit. And a new call to fully restore heat and hot water in a building in Queens that's been on the fritz since Hurricane Ida struck last year.